And while the Sodoma tellers that generate saying that everything is like they just say is making a market of freaks, faggots, Sodoma, Argentina, upon my person saying, it's saying what we told you and says always say, and also mine treats upon our man and makes a whole of, because of we're the stars of the world and we can show you, even God, even God, even God. Faggots, sorry the word, degenerados, perras enfermas. Tienen celo de Sodoma y tienen fiebre de Lucifer, y así mueren. Y me ven. How did it know? Also, how did it know? How does knows this? How did it know? Ernesto Porza, Kirschner, degenerado. And it's exactly that name, DNI. 17,814,666 makes, oh my god, it's something like nobody ever can believe. There are some weird things all around that, especially this one, and I'm sorry for the victims, makes have every honors to the master. And real it is. So, like nature's all the time, like CRISTINA gives now. She has the 666 in front, forehead. There's this in front, yes, everything in front on all expertises that generates like her, its servants. And personally, 666. The same the maricas, medicos, forenses, and every shit legislators. 666. They love it. Sorry the terms, I'm sick and I'm tired of this. Okay. Sorry. Want to say something that I were forgetting, which it is important to repeat. And I wish, for the reason of this all, I can make it in Spanish. This will be good for the reason of the protocols we're handling with International Criminal Court, United Nations and States over this all real pathetic suffers we are having, but this pathetic shit, not we to be pathetic, or that we suffer and that we have in pain, but the real situation that this clever shit brings us. So suddenly the point of this will be about, please everybody, understand that I need to tell you again. I am pleased. I am loving you. Whenever you try to help me. I'm sorry. Anyone around there perhaps answer whenever this to be clear? Can you put in subtitle? I'm not sure that I can make him with YouTube. I'm going to check around. If I have the chance, I'm going to put in subtitle. Well, this is a very important thing that I really need to say, and I love you. And I am more than grateful about everyone that tried to help me, knowing who I am and understanding what I go through. I am thankful about everyone is in my situation trying to give me a hand. Yes, about helping me. But even then, understanding the reality, it is a very nasty reality I'm through. This disgusting hell shit with the nastiest ever degeneration evangelics making the witchy hocus pocus anointing with the witchcraft of the same Sodoma and Kirschners, enterprises of witches, living off it and for it upon my person for anything that I can try to be frustrated, saying that they frustrates the devil. And that they frustrates and takes away from the devil, for the devil do not reign. Making a suppression all orders and all realities about my person. In the whole destruction that you have no idea how much they can really do, supporting a whole machinery of rapists, forgers, liars that generates less humanity makers like CRISTINA, GENOCIDER and officialism, ANIBAL, FERNANDEZ, Argentina, and whole Sodoma degenerados expertises of her about how to rape and how to murder and how to forge and how to organize and hold psychopath and degenerate and criminal and shit like them. And robbing and raping and murdering and making, oh, I am the power and everybody loves my fellas. Piece of shit. The reality of the soul that are permanently living for the reason of what they has as purpose of another person. Well, the delirious sickle shit in psychiatrist titles keeps on delivering that they are mental health and knows anything about me and anybody, telling that they are the exactly certainly match of the supposed mental health they are. Means mental sick shit that they dislike. So the reality of this soul is that a lot of people and a lot of friends are trying to saving money and trying to making something for either have a way out, for either have some reach out somewhere, some port, some airport, some who knows, crawl style like I was saying for a long time ago to Your Honor ICC, even if possible of a nice strength me I must. For I from coaster to coaster crawl style I can reach out any place where to get. Perhaps. Well, as point of this all, the reality of this, what we are through, is exactly that this sickle tem shit by making readers like tellers and the generates organized like a machinery all agree. The enterprises of witches, sodomakis and degenerados, perras enfermas en celo en la fiebre del infierno y en el propósito de Lucifer, which supposes schizophrenic for the perras enfermas de Rejadak, Gatani Hadahanim, psychiatrist titles, which are all together here, all the bunch of shit of the hell here, all organized and all empowered for the Megan, the damn shit of the world, are all together, and there's no tale like some says around. There is this popular tale that says, God raised them. They get joined, and the wind makes the bull howl. God didn't raise them. They made on the bedroom of the Dechachadim, and God were telling them, use that for whoever to be forced that, but the devils allow the most. And I'm going to share about people going to find the king at the Meltedachanim, or and suddenly the reality of this all is exactly that those people doesn't know and doesn't understand that this machinery of demonias enfermas en celo por la muerte de los santos para jugar a dioses y dioses y decir que van a matar a Dios y van a tener el reino de los cielos y ser dioses ellos mismos, y que Dios va a pagar por los errores y los daños a la humanidad que ellos dicen que Dios hizo. Demonios en carne y huesos, like train carnívoro saying that a simple Roman from Alvidaja will give him the dream of Lucifer. God only wants to save whoever to be in human flesh. We don't go against flesh, we go against spirit. And the word over this doesn't say like the Roman Bible says. If you have a chance to read in Kepha or God call in the Evangelium of Truth that I gave in Mode of the Generation this forge, saying that I were giving any kind of a blood, shlach, dikina, abach, dikishmo, bachad, the generation, the real I gave him. You will read in Kepha 18 or in Tabnela Kagishina Pladi, Shmot Pladi 5. This is exactly. Because of our fights are not against the flesh. Our fights are not against the gluttony, but we are not going to allow the flesh of Onsacha for the reason of our Master Eloheinu Malkeinu, Hashem Yahweh, and for the reason of our Mashiach, Yeshua. The reality of us is for the because of in a time we will understand, but whenever the Ad-Echad Ruach Haidi Shadi Kadosh Lechet Achad Kadosh to come to us, we are going to understand because of him. And the reality of us will be like we are not against flesh, and we don't go to Dokhan al-Hadi, but we are not going to allow flesh but Achtidijidik Nachadi to taking our lives. So whenever the time to we're told, because of I'm going to make it right. And the will him she is going to block the technatias that you have, and you are going to go to for you will be only for the dust, and the dust that I won't sanctify, I'm going to concede whenever my reality and justice he will have. In the Torah, so the reality is, like Adonai shown us Avinu Malkeinu since the beginning, we are not against Orlamet Hadi, but Avalet Hadishkim Abenechti and Hadasi and Hadashim. The whole that injustice of Hashem, Adonai to say, victims as innocents, Adonai is not going to condemn them with dust. It's not a devil. But Adonai said, anyone that I condemn, even Yeshua said, anyone that I condemn, those bodies in shadows of hell that are going to be at home, Yeshua, but not my people, and not my blood, and not my offspring, and not my menorah, and not my young, and not my mischild, and not the inside. Babylonia, you will land sooner in the nation that you serve, and you love today. Evangelics of hell. So suddenly the reality of this soul is that my friends and other people that wants to give me a hand, we're trying to save some money, and we're trying to give me a hand. And I were telling for severely ways so long, please do not, and talk to Al-Khadi Anya, talk to Al-Khadi and Sportland United Nations, talk to International Criminal Court, New York, UNTRUE, Edmund J. Kiffey, get Malek Kahi, your honors. Please do not unblock Al-Khani. We know and we understand the reality of this soul, and I am not blowing nothing away. SODOMA, DEGENERATE's expertises of Cristina Kirschner under her command and ANIBAL FERNANDEZ, the generation and whole faggots and pedophilics, the generation, abomination, sick shit, officialism, Argentina, thug shit, violent, abominable Kashkiva, are permanently commanding this to be done. Take them out. Means, like tellers, faggy, shit, Sodoma, know all they are by reading, by guessing, tellers of shit. See all they are and all they do. Take the holes. Make up anything like we always do and keep on making to this one. Don't let this one reach out nothing. Put them like criminals. Take everything, share yourself, rape them, and make anything you gotta do with them. Kill them all. And we to keep what we have to keep. And the heads of Federal Police of Argentina and all the generates organizes everything and puts angelic face. We are nothing like this. We never done things. We are going to check for justice. While by number and hiding and manipulating murders all inside whichever works for the justice to be done, and puts the evangelic faggots that generates of carnival and praying to making, because of we command it's over with you, and we know what this is and what you're doing. It's everything what we've shown. And destroying the ones that doesn't. That has still the underfed title of carnivals and brains and others. Raping them and destroying them permanently. Because of I command the list to the rest that generates business of carnival and praying. So come on, I gotta put duck penis inside and you gotta eat it. Evangelics, sorry the victims and the innocents. Mercy of Lord. And the reality of my supposed delirious, I am deliriring now and I spent all the day deliriring, is exactly that these people under sight, like me, studies, organizes, premeditates, sees, reads, takes information, makes a site, surrounds them, makes judicial abominable freaks, pedophilics organization, justice of Kirschner's officialism with ain't no justice but that generates entitles squatters of powers, but less humanity remaining, arming, making up, forging judicial with Sodoma Federal Police of Argentina and whole Sodoma Armed Forces and SIDE, saying that they are terrorism, narcos, people's traffic, robbery, organized crime with me, and that they gotta be in jail, robs them all they cut, takes away all they cut, and they wants to helping me clean and safely and right crystal clean. Also with Amen. And after this goes, takes them, says, you are under arrest for all we know you do. And says, of course, the faggots of hell. The whole invention and the generation, and keeps the faggots of hell on making the same abomination that they are for. And takes the money and shares between them, saying, le hicimos todo lo que le estaban dando, se lo hicimos todo, es nuestro por supuesto. And puts them under massive rapes, and after them, murders them, and goes for the families, makes the same, robs all the properties they has, robs all the belongings they has, murders them and says, for the Patriot, of course. And I am deliriring all the time, and you forensic shit, son of a skeptica, you are going to rotting hell so sooner, and I'm going to enjoy it. With all of the shit like you. Coverage of the degenerates and abominable Patriot like you. Business of shit of Kirschner-Officialism. Patriot of demons like you. I'm going to put in hell so sooner. And for the name of Yahweh, you are going to know who I am sooner, like you already do. But so clear in the Patlikida, your skin is going to wish never been existed. So, people, forgive me this, at the reality of Otlamet Hanim, that also my neighbor says because of this, that they don't have no idea, spends all the day deliriring, and he's deliriring permanently. While I'm recording videos to putting right in front of the screen that even ICC knows and gets clear, this is it. And saying, because of he never done the videos, we've done it all. And whoever says, no, he did, goes and attacks and destroys and rapes and murders because of we command for the Patriot, of course. For the whole that I'm denouncing, which is true, that there's the saying that them that generates these machineries of hell, that ain't nothing exists, and ain't nothing to be truth, and so symptomatic, delirious psychosis, and schizoid klekia, like they are. Especially the ones that says, I am the one who knows. Let me and do what I say. Fuck you. And I'm going to put you dead sooner. Thank God, Sakishka, Shala. And I'm sorry my terms, but this is the reality we are through. Already 8,214 more persons manipulated on Hocus Pocus Evangelics and Sodoma degenerados over this. Le hicimos todo lo que le estaban dando. Whenever said, please do not. Please do not. And starts to say, he is involved and he is making that and manipulates them for they to do. Which they receives the 30% of everything. Saying, for the sanctifying what you and the forces and Kirschners have done for the Lord. So this is what I'm telling you. Whenever this to be ended, I'm going to making a very mess in the whole world of this damn shit, and I'm going to be so satisfied for the whole of the kilishketika matlenia, ashes to ashes, hell to hell. They are. Shalom. So, HTTPS www, nada se compara a la realidad de Dios, y los hombres solamente comparecen cuando Él dice. .int F9 always recall the last key in my account with the cleaner and the last split International Criminal Code. Well, the fucking shit there, sorry the word, I'm sorry Adonai. We done it first and it's telling always say, insisters, damn hell shitty brains, saying that it's gonna be them, so conscious about the shit they are. And the shit lying, abominable tellers, profane pagan parasites of our lives. That's for. Put in me his mind, his spirit, and his everything. For, oh yes, for the reason of we to say what's better the same, how's better the telling, evangelic to make in the bedroom of the dead, so nothing runs from us, and nobody sees. Nobody sees. I am delusional. You see anything? You're delusional. But oh my God! That's what they said, but we're going to cover for the Patriot, of course. Right, forensic pedophilic shit. Other 9 is about my person, you know so well. And it ain't not factory fable, but you are a fable of demons, and you're a fable of a degenerate that you are going to be dead sooner. And about that I don't know yet. We made an account for it and a homosexual and a degenerate, and we proved it and for the damaging and lying to the government and to the world and cheating people and being all we say it is. Your invention I'm going to expose now in front of the whole of the world, and you are going to be dead so soon, and I'm going to enjoy this, and I'm going to be executed for. You will get that. In the name of Yahweh. In the name of Yeshua. In the name of Elohim. In the name of Elia. HTTPS www. Cuando la princesa de la muerte del falo de Sodoma, Cristina Fernández de Kirchner, tenga lo que como princesa de Lucifer, en muerte eterna, ella y su cría tienen que tener contra ti. F5, always recall. Last bleed and cleaner on my account. Last bleed in ICC. This is still April 15th, 2014. 10:22, my address morning. When suppose tomorrow, tonight, tomorrow, we're going to reincarnate, and the next day, or the next, oh yes, we're gonna make it right. Tell the mother and tell the world, and the mother to say, because of the letters all the time, and we know, because of this is a delicated affairs, we are just making the reviewing of everything, while everything is a secret of state. We know why internate them, but the mother to know nothing, but we need she to know, for that to be used until our purpose to be accomplished. We gotta do what we gotta do and gotta be done what we say gotta be done, and tell the world that he's in jail and he's in prison because of the offense and he's a terrorist and he's everything like we say, of course. The liars all the time like no this, don't you see? But it's a video, and I'm bipolar, and I'm so natural once a statue, and I'm gonna put you in hell so sooner. Pieces of hell shit. My address 1023 Buenos Aires, Argentina of hell. Death. Everyone. Another night for the victims as well. Shala. Alejandro Mariblan corre de mí, I am. And the reality of Gad Kidish Kamat Rachidi and some of Lanemenecha, Oblet Hamadatiyecha de Shach Nachadim. Can you believe it? HTTPS www. Cuando la verdad sea sabida y la muerte de los degenerados, all this, not all this in the link, venga a saber entendida delante de toda persona y criatura que comprenda, porque solamente Yahweh, Yeshua, Elohim, es Dios. Point ID, F12, always recall, last key in my account with a cleaner, last split, International Criminal Court. 1024, April 15th, 2014. Do I really delire here, man? Do I really be the shit they are?